What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, former undisputed heavyweight world champion, iconic superstar boxer, Hall of Famer, Iron Mike Tyson, he did an exhibition bout with former multi-division world champion, iconic, legendary Hall of Famer, superstar boxer, Roy Jones Jr., in an exhibition bout that took place on Triller. Essentially, Mike Tyson, he announced Triller to the boxing world. And Mike Tyson, he announced that he was doing a Legend League. And now Mike Tyson is announcing he is no longer dealing with Triller. He wants nothing else to do with Triller. Now, Triller has introduced themselves to the boxing world. And Triller has picked up some official boxing matches, not just exhibition bouts, not just events, not just YouTubers. They've picked up true boxing matches. They've picked up and put up $6 million in mandatory purse bid for Teofimo Lopez versus his mandatory challenger, George Kambosos Jr. Teofimo Lopez, the undefeated, unified, lightweight world champion, superstar boxer. He's taking on his IBF mandatory challenger, undefeated Australian superstar boxer, George Kambosos Jr. And Triller, they bid $6 million. They outbid Matchroom CEO and promoter, Eddie Hearn, who put up $3.2 million. They also outbid top rank CEO and promoter and legendary promoter, Bob Arum, who put up $2.3 million. They came in and dropped a whopping $6 million for this event. So they took that fight. They also are going to stage former IBF junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Regis Prograis, as he take on Ivan Redcash. They've also picked up guys like rising superstars, boxers in the sport of boxing, right? And now Mike Tyson, he wants nothing else to do with Triller. He announced it via social media that he's done with them. He announced that he has Legend League, okay? He says that that's always been his goal, was to promote his Legends League, right? And so now he's saying that, the fact is that it sounds like Triller tried to use his name to promote and he wasn't aware. Let's just listen to what Mike Tyson had to say. Quote, "Just to be clear, there is no Tyson with Triller fight." Now we know Mike Tyson has been linked to a trilogy match with former two-time undisputed world champion superstar boxer. Well, three-time undisputed world champion superstar boxer, Evander Real Deal Holyfield. Right? They fought twice. First fight, Holyfield knocked out Mike Tyson. Second fight ended in disqualification when Evander Holyfield, we know the air situation, and they're looking for a trilogy match, to stage a huge trilogy match. And it was reported that it was going to take place in Triller for over $100+ million. And now Mike Tyson, he's debunking that. Like I said, quote, "Just to be clear, there is no Tyson and Triller fight. I don't know any Triller executives personally. I don't have a deal with Triller or any head executive representing them for the next event. I am a partner in Legend Only League, and my next event is with my league, Legends Only League. I will never do another event or any business with Triller, so anyone misrepresenting that they own the rights to my name or my next event isn't true." He says, "I am not with or ever will be with Triller's Fight Club again." End quote. Then he put his quotation mark on it. So Mike Tyson is announcing he's completely done with Triller. Mike Tyson is announcing that Triller doesn't own the rights to his name, nor his next event, his next fight. He says he's doing it under the Legends League. That's a league that he was promoting even in the buildup between him and Roy Jones. he was promoting it as Legends League, right? He said that why you can't have legends competing in a league. So Mike Tyson is letting it be known that he has his own league. He's not dealing with Triller anymore. And he says anybody false representing his name and using it to promote their platform, Triller, he says that it's incorrect. So obviously it sounds like he's willing to go the legal route if they continue to try to use his name to build their brand. Mike Tyson, he has the Hot Box podcast. Mike Tyson's doing very, very well for himself. And Mike Tyson, he says he don't know anybody from Triller executives personally. He don't know any executive representing them for, so he's saying he knows nobody that's with Triller, right? The higher up. So he's stating that, if anybody is misrepresenting his name, it's incorrect. Now, that sounds like if anybody chooses to use his name, he's going to go the legal route, right? Now, it's been highly built up, a fight between himself and Evander Real Deal Holyfield, right? So it seems like Mike Tyson is simply not happy with the way things are played out with Triller. He's not happy that they're using his name. And he's letting it be known that he has no more dealings with Triller. With that said, like I said, it's been, widely speculated and it's being built up. We see Evander Holyfield training. Evander Holyfield, 57 years of age. Mike Tyson, 54 years of age. It's being built up, the trilogy match. Everybody wants to see it. There's other big fights out there for Mike Tyson. You have now things are starting to clear up, okay? And you have Shannon Briggs, former two-time heavyweight world champion that's from the same area in Brooklyn, Brownsville, that Mike Tyson is from, okay? Now, but you have the Barclays Center opening up. The Barclays Center wasn't in existence when Mike Tyson was at the reign of his career and when Shannon Briggs was at the reign of his career. That will be massive now that fans are being allowed to attend sporting events in person now. That would be huge. The buildup for that would be huge. There's some people even speculating that Mike Tyson could, face Lennox Lewis in an exhibition bout. I highly doubt that. But there's a lot of options for Mike Tyson. But it seems like Mike Tyson is not interested in dealing with Triller anymore. Triller, he announced, the owner of Triller announced that Mike Tyson, Roy Jones fight broke Floyd Mayweather numbers, but now we found out it did a little over 2 million pay-per-view buys. But that's great numbers for a guy that's 54 years old and 51 years old. Okay, they did 2 million pay-per-views. Okay, that's huge. That is absolutely enormous on the part of these two. But you got two legends, right? And curiosity. And now Mike Tyson back in the ring while Evander Holyfield would bring out the same curiosity. The buildup would be enormous. The buildup for Mike Tyson, Shannon Briggs in Brooklyn and the Barclays Center, walking distance from where they both from, enormous. Okay, that the buildup for that would be huge. The pay-per-view, the buys would be huge. Okay, so Mike Tyson, he has his Legends Only League, and that's what he's looking to promote, and that's where he's looking to showcase his talents from here on out. He says he wants to stay active, he wants to stay busy, and he stated that he wants to continue to fight. He likes it. It gives him adrenaline boost. It keeps him healthy. It keeps him grounded. So he says he likes it, so he getting back in the mix, and he said that it was absolutely fun. He had a blast when he fought Roy Jones Jr. He said he can't wait to get back in the ring, and so with that said, Mike Tyson is looking to move forward. His name is enormous, okay? Mike Tyson, anything Mike Tyson attach his name to is going to be a success. It's going to do well, okay? So Mike Tyson attaching his name to his Legend Only League is big, right? He don't need a platform. He can build his own platform, and I believe that's the route he's going. But it makes me wonder what is Triller's plan moving forward, because now they already introduced themselves to the boxing world. Now they already secured certain fights, certain boxers. So they're looking to stay in the game of boxing. Something similar to what DAZN is doing. But DAZN is more legit as far as boxing goes. Triller is more of an event platform, but they putting up big money, and they're making a name for themselves in the sport of boxing. So we got to see what they do moving forward and what Mike Tyson does moving forward. But he lets it be known he is no longer dealing with Triller. So let's see how this unfolds. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.